back with another video. I've been away for a while. I don't know if anyone's even noticed, but yeah, I do that sometimes. I'm very inconsistent. I am sorry, but Ramadan is here. Ramadan is almost over, in fact, and that with a half term as well has kept me away from YouTube. And I mean, I'm still very much into this, it's just been on the back burner for a while. Anyway, let's get into the video. So today's video is going to be on this look. If you want to see how I get from this to this, then stay tuned for the video. By the way, I just wanted to show you guys my setup today. So these are the bits of products that I'm using today, not much. My brushes are there. That's my tripod today because I'm filming downstairs, and my studio lights. Yep. So I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I haven't been present on my channel for a while. That's just because obviously with Ramadan things kind of step out of routine, and it was half term as well, so the kids were at home. Yeah, so there was lots to keep me distracted and busy, and I wasn't just like, YouTube wasn't on my priority list at the time, and I want it to be enjoyable and fun, so I want to keep coming back to it when I'm in the mood, and I am in the mood right now. So yeah, here I am. Right, so I'm colour correcting as normal. This is a slightly different stick that I'm using, by the way. So this is the elf stick that I've been using all this time, and I'm currently on, like, I've got 2 more backups, and I've realised that they've discontinued it now. So I'm using, I'm saving it really, and I'm using this one, which I don't like as much, but it does the job. It's not very good at being blended out, so you have to use your fingers. But you don't need much of it either, because it's quite a bright orange and you don't want it peeking through. And today we're not using any foundation, so I'm going to take time with the products that I am using. Do you think I've got a strong accent? Like, obviously you can tell I've got a Midlands accent, but is it strong? I don't know. It used to be really strong when I was in primary school, but now I'm trying to hide it. Forgot to use my primer, didn't I? So this is what I'm going to use today, the Ordinary High Adherence Silicone Primer. So I'm just going to, I usually put it on my T-zone and just where my pores are. Where my pores are most visible, I should say. I got pores everywhere, everyone's got pores everywhere. Anyway, the point of this is not to look overly done up and perfect. It's just keeping it really simple and lightweight, as natural as you can get with makeup on, I guess. I feel like ever since the royal wedding happened, like the next day everyone was doing Meghan Markle's wedding makeup. It was just like blush, freckles, pinky rosy lip, and just a bit of glow, and that's it really. And I think it's nice that that wedding happened and she celebrated her natural beauty, and I think there's definite shift towards that now. Obviously with Asian wedding makeup in particular, all you think about is like heavy eye makeup, maybe a nude lip, sometimes a bright red lip. I think there's a definite shift to embracing natural beauty now, or natural makeup even. Right, so I'm using my Colourpop concealer. So how's everyone's Ramadan going? Because at the time I'm filming this, it is, what's the date today? The 6th of June. So we're into the last 10 nights. I actually don't want to talk too much looking like this, so let me blend this out and I'll start talking. So you can see I decided to go for a concealer that is basically my skin colour. When it first went on, it was very light, but it does oxidize, and now you can see it kind of matches my skin pretty well. So I'm not looking for that overly highlighted, contoured look. at all. Now the next bit is the bit that I struggle with the most, and that's creasing. Oh my god, any concealer that I use, I don't know what I'm doing wrong in my life, but it always creases. The powder that I'm using at the moment is the Bourjois Healthy Balance, and I've used this on and off for years, so I'm going back to it, and it's a really good powder, but I just don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think I need to, if I pack it on, I feel like it looks really dark and it changes the colour under my eyes, and if I just brush it on, I feel like it doesn't stop the creasing. So what do I do? Tell me. I feel like, am I making YouTube videos to give people advice, or can you guys give me some advice, please? Right, so I'm taking my e.l.f. highlighting brush. This is quite a good one for under the eyes. I've been using the Morphe M501 brush. It's more of a fluffy brush, this one, but I find the bristles just get stuck to my face all the time. I'm forever picking it out. So the shape of the brush is great, but it's just not the best Morphe brush. I mean, I've tried lots of Morphe brushes, and this is the first one that's disappointed me, so maybe go for a different one. I get creasing everywhere, by the way. I get creasing here, I get creasing here, here, even here. When I don't wear makeup, my skin looks okay. It's just the hyperpigmentation that annoys me. But when I wear makeup, it looks great for the first 10 minutes. And then after that, I look like an old lady, because all of those wrinkles just come out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's I have dry skin, I have, maybe I moisturize too much, and what, I don't know what it is. But look how much powder I put on, and watch. I put a little bit on the tops of my eyelids as well, because all the oil on my face just gathers and has a meeting on my eyelids, so I have to quickly brush that over. I'm actually going to do my brows today, and it's just using a clear brow gel. This is the Colourpop one. Never normally do anything to my brows on a day-to-day basis, but today I just feel like it. So this is what we're going to do. Now this thing is brilliant, but there's so much product that comes off on this thing. So you really have to take off the excess. I'm not talking full concentration for this. I don't think anyone talks during their brows, do they? I'm talking right now. I'm still on my Barry M contour kit. Look how much I love it. Woo. So I'm only doing a light dusting of, it's not even contour, it's bronzer. So I'm just doing a light dusting of that. And then whatever's left of it, I just run it under my nose and down the sides. Like a 2-second nose contour. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a little light wash of colour on my eyelids, and I'm using the Revolution Pro Regeneration palette? Regeneration Revelation? Yeah, so I'm gonna use Relentless and Passion. I'm just going to use a mix of the two, and then just a wash of colour on the lids. So, did anyone miss me while I was gone? Or is everyone too busy fasting, Ramadaning? We do focus a lot on food for Ramadan, which is understandable because it's fasting. There's so much more to it, and I think most of us know that now as we get older. Like, I've been on a whole diet struggle for a long time, for the past 5-6 years. Ever since I had my first kid. Yeah, every Ramadan, like, I not surprise myself, I know I can do it. It's hard, but you can do it. It's just, you gotta make the right choices when you're back to normal, and knowing your body can last a lot longer without food than you realise. You're not hungry all the time. It's just a mental challenge, because I'm at home during the week. I only work on the weekend. It's just hard not to raid the kitchen cupboard. after a stressful day. You know how non-Muslims, they're like, oh, I need my bottle of wine. I'm talking about wine while I'm fasting. But for me, I just need to wind down and have a Snickers ice cream. You have to get the balance right. And I clearly haven't got it. Anyway, so what I'm doing, I'm still using those 2 shades and I'm running it under my lash line as well. And yeah, this is a great tutorial, isn't it? So I've been loving watching a lot of people's Ramadan vlogs, like Sid and Dina. My god, they put like how many vlogs a day? I'm going to go in with highlight. So this is the Wet n Wild one, and this is like a pinky one, but it's quite a natural looking highlight. And I'm going to go in with a very light hand because again, I don't want a big stripe on my face. Oh, I'm very close to the camera. I'm using the Colourpop Ultra Matte. I'm using the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Who remembers that? I'd still watch it now. Like if I went back and watched it, I think I'd still like it. So this is a really good sort of slightly peachy nude. Something out here. Oh, I got so much already. Yeah, so if you wanted to, you could add a bit of blush to this. If I were to use a bit of blush just to add a little bit more colour to the whole look, I would reach for the Revolution Reloaded Neutrals 2 palette. This is actually an eyeshadow palette, but if I said this was a blush palette, you would believe me, right? So I would probably, I mean, this is taking care of a lot of skin tones, so let's do this. I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush, which is a really light fluffy brush. I might just sweep over these two. And I got it all on my scarf. Lovely. Don't follow this makeup tutorial because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so that's just added a little bit of colour to my face. So this is the finished look. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. I don't really know if you need this makeup tutorial. I just wanted to come back, and this is the kind of makeup that I like to watch, so hopefully you enjoyed it as well. Just leave me a comment below what kind of videos you want to see. I feel like I'm stuck in a rut, kind of like I'm doing lots of makeup videos, but I don't know. So that's about it for today's video. Hope you liked the look. I'm trying to keep it stripped back and simple at the moment, but for Eid I'm going all out. False lashes and everything, maybe even the wing liner. Yeah. Even after Eid, there's the whole wedding season coming up, so I think I want to do a wedding bridal series, just like my take on what you could do for your own wedding makeup. Simple makeup, it doesn't have to be, you know, really complicated. Sometimes you can do simple makeup, still look like yourself and still look really radiant and pretty. I've been filming for a long time now, so I'm gonna go. Right then guys, I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye. Let me get that out. Probably okay, I'm talking out loud again. I'm thinking out loud even. Okay, I think I'm bored now. I should carry on. What am I even talking about? I don't think any of this is going to be usable. Yesterday.